Family and friends, what's going on? Good morning to y'all. It is Friday. I'm a little sniffly this morning. I don't know what's going on, but could be a little fall allergies. I don't know. There was a lot of rain last night. Before I went to bed, I was kind of stuffy. Wake up, still stuffy, a little sniffly. I don't feel bad, but I do feel this little allergy or whatever it is going on. But anyway, I just woke up to some news. I saw, I don't even know if I want to mention her name, but it's a doctor out there, famous carnivore influencer doctor, who had a video that I watched this morning, and it shocked me, but at the same time it didn't shock me. And this is the reason why I pay attention to what I put in my body, especially when it comes to anything keto, carnivore, or anything in that realm. So apparently, one of these electrolyte companies that are being heavily promoted by the keto carnivore community has been outed as lying about their ingredients. And I could have told you that. I've never tried it, but I could have told you that just looking at the packaging, looking at the names of the flavors. Like, there's no way in hell people are claiming that this stuff is that good and it doesn't have sugar in it, or it doesn't have something that will convert to sugar in it. So when I watched the video this morning, I was shocked. But like I said, at the same time, I wasn't shocked, because there's no need to take anything out of a package unless you're talking about a doctor prescribed medication for something that you're currently suffering from and you're trying to reverse, or if it's something temporary, like I said, I woke up sniffly this morning. If I want to take a Claritin or a Zyrtec or something like that, I'm going to take it. I know what's in that. But if I'm taking something that's supposed to replenish my body's mineral balance, and it's secretly spiking my glucose and it's spiking my insulin, it's not really doing the job that it says it's supposed to do. So this is the reason I stay away from the keto diet. Like I have recently incorporated more whipped cream and berries and stuff like that into my carnivore diet, because I have reached my first goal. So I've been trying to allow myself a little more grace, a little more leeway to eat things outside of strictly carnivore. Like, I'm not eating Hostess cupcakes or nothing like that. Like I said, blueberries, raspberries, strawberries, homemade whipped cream, a little stevia. Can't beat that. I'll take that. I'm at the most 15, 20 carbs, if that. And that's all the carbs I'm getting for the day. And that's pretty much probably all the carbs I'm gonna have for the week. I can see something like that. But when you think you're taking magnesium, sodium, and potassium, and you getting magnesium, sodium, potassium, and glucose, 100 times more glucose than you were expecting, that will throw you off. And that really does explain why, if you paid attention in the past couple months, I would say the past 2 months, you've had so many beginning carnivore influencers, not even just beginning carnivore influencers, you've had so many carnivore influencers talking about how they went off the rails or how they went off diet and they didn't know where it came from. So if you pay attention to the people who've been saying that they've gone off diet, if you pay attention to who their sponsors are, you can make that connection. I like conspiracy theories. Let's play this game. I got another one for y'all too. Have you noticed for this past year, the louder carnivore got, the more recalls we've had for meat products? Sausage, bacon, chicken, beef, eggs. I don't think I've seen anything for butter. But now, if you pay attention to it, I'll say his name because he's famous. He's super famous. I know the other doctor's famous too, but I didn't want to out her. But I'll tell you, it's Dr. Boz. Dr. Annette Boz put the video out this morning about the LMNT. But Dr. Berry had a video that I watched probably about a year ago where he famously goes to McDonald's and he tells you what he orders as a carnivore at McDonald's. He pulls up, said, hey, I want to get, I think it was 6. First he asked, how much are your quarter pounder burger patties? Like, oh, they were $1 a piece. He's like, all right, give me 8 of them. And some mustard. And you've seen other carnivore influencers go to McDonald's. Let me get those Burger King patties, dumbass. Let me get those quarter pounder patties. Let me get 6 of them. Let me get 10 of them, whatever. Even Dr. Hampton talked about when he goes to McDonald's, he gets the quarter pounder burger patties. Now quarter pounders are killing people, but they're saying it's the onions. Oh, y'all believe that if you want to. Stay your ass out of these restaurants. They hear us. They really starting to hear us. And the thing is, I'm going to shut the hell up. I'm just going to say I'm just eating a proper human diet. I ain't going to say carnivore nothing from now on. You know what I'm doing, but I ain't going to say it no more. And I'm going to take it out my hashtags too. And I know I'm only getting 6 views a video. That's cool. But when it finally does pop and they go out to more people, I want them to see this video. And go do your own research. Go do a quick search to see how many people are sponsored by LMNT. And then I tell you this, look at some of these people who are sponsored by LMNT and tell me that you believe everything that they say. Why are you sponsored by LMNT? Because you're a carnivore and you talk about electrolytes? Sure, okay, cool. You averaging 30, 40,000 views. And you're getting sponsors for this little startup. LMNT, they're clean, they're plant-based, they're great flavors. You can get the unsweetened, or you could get the mango chili lime, or you could get the frappuccino with. You didn't think there was gonna be no sugar in that stuff? And if you notice, some people actually knew what was in it because they'll tell you, I only use the unsweetened, unflavored. That's my favorite. They were telling y'all, secretly telling y'all, the hell, I'm gonna take this bag, but I'm gonna let y'all know what's in the other stuff too. I'm gonna get my bag and I'm gonna have a little bit of decency about myself. But there's no way. I wouldn't do it. I ain't taking that money. Nope. But I just want to get on here real quick and I'm gonna put this out uncut, raw. I ain't gonna edit nothing. I'm just gonna get done with this walk. I ain't gonna even get done with the walk. I am going to, by the time I'm done with the walk, I'm gonna upload this and this is gonna come out. It's gonna do the numbers. It's gonna be what it is. But I want y'all to be careful, man. I'll give y'all a couple tips and then I'm gonna get up out of here. I said I was gonna do I even said it in my last video, I was gonna do 2 more videos, but this X's out one of those videos. And this video is the one I was talking about, the recalls. It's 2 different websites you can go to find out all of the current recalls, the states that are involved, the products that are involved, the level of severity of the recall, the illnesses or the health hazard that it holds. And the first one is the USDA, U.S. Department of Agriculture. United States Department of Agriculture is a great resource for being updated on all of the current recalls, like I just explained before. So that's a good resource to check out. The other one is also a federal run website, but it's a good resource. It'll tell you exactly what's going on for the most part. But that's the Food and Drug Administration, their website. You can get up-to-date alerts about recalls. You can sign up for like their newsletter and be on the email list. The same thing with the USDA too. They got a pretty good newsletter, and I never signed up for it because every time I open my computer in the morning for work or for leisure or whatever, for the last, I want to say at least 2 months, has been a recall. We went through Let me see if I can remember them all. Going back to, I think it was Boar's Head Sausage Company. There was a Big Egg recall. That's the one I said. It was like 400 million dozens of eggs that were recalled or destroyed or something like that. What else? There was a company that makes beef jerky that had a big recall. This is a couple months back as well. One of the companies that make deli meat, they had a recall on their deli meat. Then we had, what was it? It was like the Trader Joe's and Aldi and GFS chicken, ready-to-eat chicken products. Chicken salad, chicken sandwiches, chicken wraps, baked meals. Like the one that really got close to me because my kids love these things, and I do too. I haven't eaten one, but I did make one for my kids probably about 3 or 4 months ago. But that was the GFS brand fettuccine Alfredo, and then they had another. They had a chicken Alfredo with the penne noodles. But anything that had the chicken in it was under recall. I saw another one recently that some company somewhere sells like ready-made cheeseburgers. They've been recalled. There's been recalls for I said eggs already. We see the McDonald's, they actually expanded their recall on, not recall, they expanded their health alert on I think it was salmonella or listeria, one of those E. coli. It might be E. coli. But they stopped serving eggs. They stopped serving onions at McDonald's, KFC, Pizza Hut, and I think maybe Taco Bell. So you got to be aware of that. Let's go, Kimbo. We're going this way. Come on. That's the end of this walk. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Kimbo. Say hi. He's like, what the hell are you talking about? Anyway, that was another recall. Good morning. Oh man, it's been so many recalls. It's been so many. I'm trying to get the sun like right behind my head, so we won't get that lens flare. There's a tree. There you go, buddy. I can't remember them all, but I do know somebody hears us, and it ain't the right people. And I think it's that's interesting too that Dr. Hampton and a few of his other colleagues just did a march on Washington for healthcare. Let's revamp healthcare. Let's revamp the Food and Drug Administration recommendations for the food that we eat and take into our bodies. He wants everybody to be well and healthy. So do his colleagues. So do I. And I think when you start pissing off billionaires, you end up in a shallow grave. You end up shooting yourself in the back of the head twice. Suicidal, or you get labeled as crazy and you get ostracized or canceled. So I pray that everybody who's sharing their experiences about carnivore and how much it changed their life, I hope y'all are protected. I hope myself is protected as well. I know I'm only, like I said, I'm only getting a few views, but I'm trying to put this out there. I don't know. Oh, jeez. What'd you do? How'd you get us caught up? Oh, you go back around now. Come on, let's go. He's like a big ass kid, I swear. Get tangled around the smallest thing. But anyway, yeah, I hope that everyone who's talking the praises of ketogenic lifestyle, I hope they're protected by their truth, not through their truth. I hope they're protected by the truth. But we know a lot of people don't like the truth, especially when you cut into their bottom line. You cut into a billionaire's bottom line, you better be careful. And I think they hear us. I know my body hear me. I'm feeling good out here walking. Do this on the daily. And this right here is enough to keep me healthy, keep me sane. You hear the birds chirping. It's like it's a little moisture out here. It's fall. The colors are starting to change. Like you got some oranges and some purples and yellows, and still a lot of green. But it's beautiful out here. It's beautiful out here. I'm gonna do this from now on. I'm not gonna stop. I don't care what the weather's doing outside, how cold it is. Unless this bike path or unless the path is impassable, I won't be on it. If it's impassable, I get in the house and jog in place. Get in the garage and run in one spot. And if you think that's a joke, that's a real deal. Jogging in place for 5 minutes and see don't your heart rate get up to 160. Just jogging in place. I'm gonna find a way to get it done, and I'm gonna get it done. But to recap everything, if it come in the bag, if it come in the box, if it come in the can, be leery of it. Make sure you pay really close attention to the ingredients and the ingredients that you don't know what they are. Do you see something? Maltodextrin, sugar. It's another name for sugar. I want to say I heard somebody say it's like legally, like it's a ridiculous amount of number of different names that all mean sugar that are on food labels. I might find that list and we go through some of them together so we can see how they try to hide things in plain sight, because if you don't know, they win. And this one, they secretly they winning. They winning. Now let's see how many people on this Friday. What's today's date? Today's date is Friday, October 25th. Let's see how many people, how many carnivores reverse and do damage control. There's gonna be a lot of them. There's gonna be a lot of them. I had no idea that this shit had tons of sugar in it and it kept you coming back, and that's why they gave you a free pack in the beginning so they could get you hooked. That's how they give you the drugs. First hit free. When you coming back, I know I got you. So be careful out here. If you made it this far, I appreciate you. If this is your first time, hit the subscribe button. If this is your return, thank you for coming back. Hit the like, leave me a comment. What are your thoughts about what we just talked about? The recalls. I recall that we were told by these doctors to not eat anything in a bag, box, or a can. And they were right. Stop eating out of these bags, stop eating out of these boxes, and stop eating out of these cans. Stay vigilant, stay inquisitive, stay carnivorous. Until next time, peace. See the little dirt? That's from the leash. I got dirt spots all over here. It's for me splashing this water off of this leash I got. But until next time, peace.